Welcome back to Phasmophobia. Continuing on my single evidence runs. What am I up to? So I'm up to 23,000. I mean, 20,000 was the only amount of money I cared about getting to, so I can let myself suffer a few deaths. So what's left is to do Maple Lodge in the prison, and then do a Sunny Meadows full. So today I'll just be doing Maple Lodge in the prison. Got some new dailies, discover the ghost type, starter items, $50, play with another hunter, blah blah blah. Okay, let's start with Maple Lodge. Whoops. There we go. This is going to be outside, so if I need to do anything with the candles, it's going to be tricky. 9.5. So last time I did this, the ghost was in the cabin. I'm not going to count on that this time. Did I do Maple Lodge before with heavy rain? I thought the last one I did, the weather was clear. I don't remember.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object. Investigate it, but be careful. We don't know what it's capable of.
Okay, witness the ghost event, crucifix, and photo of the ghost. Fun. Oh geez, I've never seen the fuse generator be way over there. Maybe I'll just go over there first. Okay, so I'm going to need to find the bone, find the cursed object, and see if I can nail down the ghost room. What else do I usually do? And turn on the fuse box, of course. There's a noisy gate. So is the generator outside over here? Huh, it is. I've never been here. Wait, does the generator have to be on? Really? So the generator powers these lanterns even though there's no wire going to them. That's weird. Okay. I'm going to test this out because this was broken last time. Yep. Good, that works. So would all the cursed objects be in here? I have no idea. Yep, here we go. Okay, so now I gotta quickly go around and try to find the bone. I guess I'll look in here first for it. Do I want to light the summoning circle today? At some point I need to get the remaining 3 tarot cards and the summoning circle. It is inevitable. I must do that at some point. Oops. In VR, apparently, if I just walk backwards, I can just fall off the balcony, but I don't cheese the game in VR like that. I mean, there are some bugs that they have to work out yet, but I'm not going to cheese the things that don't quite work. Apparently you can walk through locked doors by doing that, and there's plenty of weird stuff that you can do in VR. But I try to play the game normally. I wish the doors were easier and quicker to operate, so I wouldn't mind if they improved that at least. And there's the phone. Perfect. So, gray tent. Maybe I'll just get a camera and take care of those two first thing. Sure, why not? Let's do that. If we get a picture of the ghost, all the better. The tree probably doesn't register much on the video as you're viewing it, but this looks very, very cartoony. But VR has a habit of betraying how it betrays the details on textures and reveals how undetailed they are. I noticed that when I was playing, whoops, what am I trying to pick up here? It's what I noticed when I was trying to play Subnautica in VR. It's a graphically beautiful game, but when you play it in VR and you get up close to some things, the textures don't look as detailed as they could. Especially the, what do you call those things? The large... Uh-oh, what do we have? Hello! I dropped the camera. Wait a minute. Okay, so I'm going to assume that the ghost is in this vicinity, or it's stalking me. But I dropped the camera. Where did it go? If the ghost is in this vicinity, maybe I'll just drop the smudge right here. Okay, so now I'm going to be a little bit quiet, because I don't know if it's a yokai. I gotta try to nail down the ghost room, but I don't know how to do that, really. Guess I'll just use this. Hit the power. I'm just going to set up there. What am I doing? So what I learned previously was that if I'm going to check for hunts and whatnot, first of all, I need to know what threshold each ghost hunts at. The mistake I made with the Jinn was thinking that it hunted above 50%. That's why I guessed it wrong last time. So I just have to make sure to get those guesses right, or those values right. But I also found that I'm probably best off waiting for the my sanity to reach certain thresholds and see if ghost hunts at those thresholds to help determine what kind of ghost it is, rather than simply doing like the Onryo candle test. I could let my sanity get to 58% and then just hang around and see if it hunts. That would be a better test. Okay, I'm not seeing any dots here. Now, it's possible this ghost was stalking me. I still have no idea what the evidence is, so it could be anything right now. And because it could be anything, and my sanity is at 75%, I should probably take a sanity pill now, and then I'll let it drain later and do other kinds of tests. So since my sanity is high, now I can walk around with the spirit box and see if I can get any results. Again, it could be a stalking ghost, and if it is, I'm not going to have any idea what this ghost is. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? Something tells me this is going to be a hard map. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? If it gives me dots, then Wraith, Banshee, and Phantom are a possibility. I should get ready with a camera, because I really should also be ready to rule out a Phantom. How old are you? Where are you? See, I hear that crunching sound and I never know if it's a ghost. It sounds like stepping on a roach or something. What in the world? Huh. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Don't worry. worry about bugs like that. I'm just happy to be able to play the game in VR at all. Maybe I should I go looking for a ghost orb? How old are you? Where are you? It's definitely in this vicinity. It goes over here. It's 9, 7. Is it over here now? I have no idea. Let me check something right quick. It seems to be interacting a lot. Well, I want to know if there are any EMF spikes. And I can stand to take. Do I want to? I mean, at this point, I'm tempted to just do a hunt test. But that might not tell me much. Guess I got lucky last time. I got all those events around the cabin. I really have no idea what kind of EMF I could possibly get. I'm going to give this just a few minutes to give me an EMF 5. And then maybe I'll go looking around for a ghost orb just in case. This is tricky. Okay, I'll raise my sanity one more time. I'll go looking around for a ghost orb. First, I really need to know where the ghost is. At least some sort of clue. Seems to be in this. See, if I point it somewhere and I get a 3, that tells me that I should focus on that area, but it's just not being steady. Hear anything in the cabin at all, so I'm going to assume that it's not in there. Okay, if I were to go with the assumption that it is some sort of a stalker ghost because all these events keep happening around me, I could do... I'd love to do a camera test, but it's not showing up anywhere. But what I can do is at least do a salt test. Fortunately, I don't have to actually see the footprints. I can just take a picture and see if it registers as a captioned photo in the book. It's just a matter of the ghost stepping through salt somewhere. This is a hard map. How old are you? Well, look, if you're going to send a ghost event at me, the least you could do is step in some salt. Still EMF 2. I think we got something. I heard some footsteps. Gate's still open. There it is. Okay, so it's not a Wraith. That's all I know right now. It's not a Djinn because it turned off the power, and it's not a Wraith. It seems to be hanging around me, though. If it would show itself... If it would show itself, I could do a camera test. I have no idea if I got the ghost photo. I think I did. Yeah, I did. But what I can't tell is if it disappeared when I took the picture. Or how much I want to stick around. But it seems to be in the vicinity of the red tent. If I could just get some evidence. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? How old are you? Yeah, I was holding the thermometer at the time. I wasn't ready for what happened. Well, that purple tent opening and closing right in front of me repeatedly sort of threw me off and gave me the idea that maybe I should focus on that area. I'm just not so sure. Maybe I can get a Banshee squeal? I won't try this for too long. Or another possibility, I'll try smudging. So I'll throw something over there. Well, give it 10 more seconds, and I'm just going to leave. How old are you? It's a phantom. It disappeared. I heard it. Perfect. Clicked a picture, it disappeared, and I still heard it. Well, that was lucky. So let's do that. Phantom. I thought I was a stalker ghost, so which evidence would it have given up then otherwise? Phantom. Spirit box, fingerprints, or dots? Fingerprints was probably the evidence, but I have that set at 50%, so it's going to be rare. Well, let's give that a try. That was a lucky break. Assuming I'm right. I can't reach my book. Look at that. Wow, that was lucky.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
Now, chances are it probably would have been a little easier for me to nail down where the ghost was if it was not a stalker type. But because it seemed to be hanging around with me, it's hard to figure out where its room is. So that's cool. Alright. Wow, level 500. Let's look at some stats. 33 minutes for that. Time in the ghost room, only 2 minutes. Doors moved, doors moved were 27. Fuse box toggles, 50 interactions, abilities used. So it wandered to me 7 times, 7 events, and it spent almost half of its time outside of its favorite room, which makes sense because they prefer to follow players. Perfect. I'm going to call that one very, very lucky because that could have easily have been like even a Goryo or an Onryo for all I know. Still, I got it right, so I get credit for it, and that's what counts. Okay, on to the prison. So the last 2 times I've been to the prison, the ghost was in a shower room. I'm going to wander as fast as I can just to try to find the bone, figure out what the cursed object is in the lobby. If it's the mirror, I'll be very tempted to just go ahead and use it. But I'll make sure to not have it on for very long. I'll pulse it quickly.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. Nothing to report, but it looks like whoever was here left in a hurry.
I think that was the first time I ever taken a picture of a phantom and seen it disappear in front of me. Repel, ghost event, photo of the ghost. Alright. Same deal. Smudge. Flashlight. Turn on the power, and the power is where? Ugh, it's upstairs. So apparently there's a staircase going up. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just check out the upstairs first. This is only my 3rd time here. But I do know that all of the cursed objects are in the lobby, so I'll look there. See what we got. Music box again. I'll just leave you there. How's that? Okay, now the staircase going up, I believe, is over here. So I need to find the bone. Didn't realize there was a bathroom up here. Two entrances to this room. Let's see how much of the upstairs that I can explore in one shot. That goes downstairs again. That was pretty quiet. This is a balcony overlooking the cell block. And there's no way down from up here. Which would make it interesting for a hunt to start in the cell block, and then you can say, "Hey ghost, I'm up here." And you just see the ghost leave the room while it tries to find a way to get to you. That would be interesting. Infirmary. Oh. Now if I wanted to, I could use the music box and listen for singing, but I don't know if I can activate the music box more than once. Are you kidding me? It's in the shower room again. Fine. I'll be right back. I'm not going to try too hard to search for the bone. Sigh. I mean, sure, great, it's in the shower room, so it's easy to find, but for crying out loud, prison, give me a challenge. 3 prison rooms in a row? Three shower rooms, rather? Whew. Okay. Thank you. Are shades the ones that prefer to appear in shadow form? I'm not sure how true that is. That was quite a ghost event. Too bad I didn't have a camera with me, huh? Let's see. I'm certainly safe to ask a few questions, so let's do that. Another shower room. By the way, I always thought that I had to bend down in order to place these, but apparently I can do it from way up here too. I never realized that. I learned that in an InSim video today. He was playing in VR. Where are you? How old are you? There's no bone in here. How old are you? Where are you? I don't even remember. Did it close this door on me when it was doing that ghost event? I think it did. And I'm like, screw that. I'm opening this frickin' door. I do swear, but I try not to swear that extremely. But I was about to. Doubt I'm going to get fingerprints. But, I mean, I have them set to 50% anyway, so the chance is low anyway. But, let's get set up anyway. I wonder what would happen if I started the music box to get the ghost to walk toward me so I could get a picture and then I just run. Is that reasonable? I mean, I run with the music box in my hand. But I've had a ghost teleport straight to me while the music box is sitting right next to me, and that was not fun. How old are you? Give me another ghost event, I dare you. So I haven't gotten any evidence yet. I didn't see a ghost orb. It's assuming that I've correctly identified the ghost room. Pretty sure I have. I could put a second ghost book in there to have another chance for it to write. Okay, we got dots. Doesn't seem like it's a stalker. But what I can do is, I can do the Goryo test. And then it comes down to doing these hunt tests to see if it hunts at a certain percentage. I'm at 82. So that means I basically have to prepare to take in a couple crucifixes and see if the stupid thing hunts. I've been in the room for a couple times, so if it's a Thaye, it's probably aged and it probably won't hunt until 70% or 65%. But in the meantime, I'll give myself a little bit of coverage. Before I do this, I'm going to turn the lights on again. Because I want to have a light source to get the heck out of there if it chases me. It's reasonable, it's most reasonable to do the yokai test right now while my Why did I think it turned off the lights? I don't know. That's not really good. But running upstairs might be my better option. Ghost! Ghost! Current guess is that it is not a yokai. So my next... Huh. Okay. So now my next move... Let's see. It showed up as a shadow, so it's not an Oni. I haven't noticed my sanity being particularly attacked. So I would say it's not a Yurei. I still need to do the Goryo test. I'm gonna guess it's not a yokai. My sanity is low enough where if it's a Raiju, it'll hunt at 65%. So maybe I'll hang around. I'll let myself be in the dark for a little while, and I'll be at the staircase going up. That way if the door slams shut on me, I can just retreat upstairs. So let's do that. Also, I need to remember that the crucifixes are in the room. So if it tries to hunt, it may eat one instead. Might be a little dangerous to approach. Not the best of circumstances. Pretty sure my sanity is low enough for the Raiju to hunt. So I will go back in and give it one more minute to do so. Oh yeah, absolutely. Are there any others that could potentially hunt? The Thaye could if it hasn't aged very much. The Diogen won't if it won't hunt for a while. Okay, so if no hunt happens in the next minute, I'll go back out and have sanity. But I heard something over there. Okay, so it hasn't hunted. That might be because it chewed on a crucifix. So I'm going to assume it's not a Raiju or Thaye, and I'm going to do the Goryo test. I'm going to load up on sanity. That works. Still in that room. Huh. Okay, it hasn't eaten any crucifixes. So now, I'm going to do the Goryo test. I'm looking at the screen. And I'll try to notice green passing through the dots. Oh, wait a minute. If it's a Goryo, it's not going to give me dots while I'm in the room. Close the door on me. Okay. It's not a Goryo. I could truly be dealing with a Diogen, and there's a great way to test it. The one way to test it. You can have that back. Thank you for your services. Wait a minute, hold it. It can't be a Diogen because Diogens require Spirit Box. It can't be a Diogen. I'm out of options. Let me check my sanity. If it's lower than usual, maybe it's a Ure. I'm confused. That would have been a rookie mistake. Diogens require Spirit Box because they can hiss in it. That looks about right. So I don't think it's a Ure. So it's still possibly a yokai, but I mean I was allowed in its room and it didn't try to hunt. These are still possibilities. I'm hesitant to select the stalker ghosts, but it's still possible. I mean, if it's a Wraith and it teleported to me, that would be meaningful. Do I still care about getting a photo of the ghost? Maybe. I want to preserve my sanity. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to stay in the light, so I don't need to worry about that. What I need to be concerned about is... Oh, yeah. I can do the salt test. I can do a salt test for a Wraith. And then I can smudge and try to take a picture of the ghost. Could still be a Thaye. If it was a Thaye, I could use the Ouija board and ask it its age every now and then. I do not have the Ouija board. Close this door on me, will you? I'm truly at a loss here. Let's see, what's my best educated guess on this? I mean, I don't have enough information to guess the ghost right now. That much is true. Whoops. That's what I was going to do. Let's take a picture of this. I wonder if I was going to take the picture of a ghost with the music box, would it disappear on me if it's a phantom? I'm doubting that it's a phantom again, but heck, at this point, anyone's guess. How much time do I want to spend doing this? 56, and I'm down to 2 sanity vials, so I have the bandwidth for this. Oops. Might as well get a camera if it's going to show up on me. All I'm trying to establish is whether or not it's a stalker ghost. But I haven't heard many events around me, but it did blow up this light in the cell, so I don't know. If it wants to stalk me, I'm right here. I didn't bring the parabolic microphone in. I'm still guessing it is not a yokai. I saw its dots with my eyes, so it's not a Goryo. Doesn't look like it's coming to me. I'm hoping to get a Banshee whale out of this. I'm not getting anything. It's not coming to me, so... Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Certainly came wandering out. That freaked me out a little bit. I needed to retreat. Banshee Phantom, Banshee Phantom. Wouldn't be a phantom again, would it? My sense is Banshees tend to like stalking a lot more often. Does this still have pictures in it? Yes, it does. Banshees like to stalk more often. I'm going to go back in. Once again. Just for a minute. Give it a chance to hunt, and if it isn't, I'm going to rule out Raiju. I'll just rule out Raiju entirely. Okay, Raiju, you had your chance. Raiju is no longer on the menu. So, given my remaining options, I'll quickly go in. Maybe I'll smudge the ghost. Is there any reason to have sanity at 62%? Not really. If I need lower sanity, I can just use the music box. I want to try to do a phantom test. Again, chances are pretty low that I get 2 phantoms in a row, but you never know. So I'm hoping for a ghost event, a visible ghost event. I have no idea which one of these I've taken a picture of. I think I have not gotten that one yet. I could have clicked a picture and got some money. Through the soap, I think. I'll give this 20 more seconds. Ten more. Crucifixes aren't eaten at all. What I will do I'll go across and check the other bathroom just in case the bone is in there for some reason. I mean, the last time I was here, the bone was in here and I completely missed it. I was looking right at it. It's not in here this time. So what do I want to go with? I'm tending towards phantom, but I really do not know. I have just a little bit more time to look around for a bone. I'm not expecting to find it. Not too concerned about it. It's such a big place. Still weird that they have a chair up there. It makes no sense. I know a lot of what they used for maps and whatnot are assets from the Unity store, I think. So maybe that has something to do with it. What is this? Oh, it's an exit. I'm glad I crossed out Diogen. That would have been a really bad guess. But I could have confirmed it with a hunt anyway. Okay, well, I'm not going to waste too much more time here. If I don't find the bone in any of these cell blocks, I'll just leave. I'll guess Phantom, and I'll live with my bad guess. I mean, it could be a Thaye, but at this point it's aged so much, I don't even know if it's going to reasonably hunt within a decent threshold. I could consume all my sanity and force a cursed hunt, but I'd still have to... Well, what do you know? There we go. But I would still have to hear its footsteps and gauge whether or not it's faster than usual. But if I've been in the room that long and it's aged much with me being in there, I'm guessing that it'll be so similar to other ghosts I probably won't be able to tell. I think I heard something nearby. Did I open this door? I'm not sure. Okay, goodbye, ghost. As far as I am concerned, you are a phantom. Wish I would have had a camera when it appeared to me in the hallway. But I'm using... It's a guess. Purely a guess. Didn't try to hunt when I yelled in its room. I don't know if it's a Thaye, and I don't think I have a strong way to tell if it's a Thaye right now. And it didn't spend a lot of time around me, but it did come out of its hallway and do some things as I was walking around, so I'll guess Phantom again, as unlikely as it is. And we'll go with that. Did as many tests as I could think of. Phantom!
I've prepared some jobs for you.
Look at that. Huh. I won't say that I'm necessarily building up a good instinct for this, but I'm learning a few things, apparently. Okay, well, that was good and successful. Alright. Well, let's take a look at its stats. I want to see how much it walked around. Timing goes from 10 minutes. Total time 41. Okay. Long video. Doors moved, lights switched, fuse box toggles twice, so it turned it off and then on again. I thought it turned off the power. All interactions, abilities used 10 times, so it left the room 10 times. But it still only spent 11 minutes outside of the room. B block top right, found the bone. Alright. Wow, 2 phantoms in a row, and I got it both times. First one was easy because it disappeared from picture, and if it would have appeared to me again this time, I would have gotten it again, but this time it was just a guess. I had a suspicion it was a stalker ghost, proved it was not a wraith, so it was either a banshee or a phantom, but in my experience a banshee spends a lot more time around you than a phantom does, and a phantom spends some time around you, but not as much. So it was just my instinct, and it turned out being right. Thank you for watching this video. The next one will be the final single evidence run in Sunny Meadows Full.
Welcome back.
And if that
I've got some jobs ready for you.
and if that goes quickly, I'll try a 0 evidence run in Tanglewood and see how that goes too. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.